So, Uncle John,
Mm,
we have somebody who's usually on this show.
mm.
He made a video, and I think it was directed towards you. I'm not sure. But you got any input or want to talk about that at all?
You mean Mr. Stumblebine?
Mr. Stumblebine, yes, he made a
Mr.
video.
Stumblebine. So I love his process, right? So he goes to Freddie. Freddie kicks his ass. He goes to Artem. Artem kicks his ass. And now he just, instead of going down, he just keeps going up and up and up, regardless of wins or losses. So look, the guy, he looks at me beating Brandon 3-0 and he says, I'm not impressed. So I say, hey, you get me somewhere. You let me go home with a few dollars. And I already laid the challenge. I said, I'll pull you. And not only will I pull you, but I'll beat you in a top roll. Then I'll beat you in a hook. And then I'll beat you in a press.
You're
And
even
I
down to
said,
pull him arm wars style, huh?
well, if he wants to pull arm wars, that gives me a fourth option. So I figured I'd javelin him at the end.
Well, I,
Why
I
not?
I like this. And could this be that Tom's a little mad that maybe he took his spot on the Arm Wrestling Buzz show, man?
Well, that's the only reason I'm here is to make sure that his spot was, eradicated from the face of the planet completely. So somebody out there wants to see. I mean, does anybody out there still want to see Tom Stumblebine in a match? I don't know if he's already reached his pinnacle. I
I,
think
I
maybe
I
with
would personally, bro, I would like to see that match, man. I think that's a good one, man. And I think there'd be a lot of fun back and forth with that. And
hmm,
where would you were saying down south you wanted to go down, right? Like you wanted maybe like a promotion down south or something?
yeah,
Flash, he
I
said
think
something about Flash Pins Productions putting it on, maybe.
yeah. So
Ooh.
nothing is in stone yet. I can say that I have started the conversation with the Flashpin Productions, looking at things. The only issue I have is I've got Jeff Dabe at the end of February. I got Evan Burgoyne in the Tack match at the end of March, and I legitimately don't know how bad the Tack match is gonna like ruin me. Like I don't know how bad that's gonna get. It could get very, very bad. But what the hell? I'm on a roll right now, so I might as well keep on pulling.
So, yo, guys, promoters, organizers, get in touch with somebody over here if you interested in that. I like the Flash Pin production guys holding it though, man. That would be a perfect place in Texas. They got an official production team. They're doing big things. Definitely would look into that, man. That would be a really good one. And also want to introduce Captain into the house. What is up, Captain? How are you today, bro?
I'm wonderful. Just ate some McDonald's and joining you guys now.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Right.
And I want to
Yeah.
just call out yo, Nanya, I see you're like really angry out in the chat. You're going nuts over there. I'll send you the link, bro, in a little while. You come on here if you want to talk this out and take a deep breath, relax, bro. Everything's all right, man. Just do what you're told, bro, and we'll all be friends here. So we'll get you on. I'll send you that link in a little while and we'll get you on here. But Captain, I want to ask you, bro. You heard about this big tack match coming up. It's going down March 23rd over in Arm Gods is throwing a big event. What do you think, man? We got Uncle John going against Evan Burgone, and they're gonna have tax on the thumb on the pads on the pin pads. So whoever is losing that day is gonna have a rough day. Now, do you like these kind of matches, man, or do you think this is bad for our sport? Because I hear a lot of these OGs, man, they're not happy with it. Where I'm one of those guys. I love it, man. I think this is great. It's different, and it's getting a lot of people into this. What is your thoughts on it, Captain?
Well, I keep seeing these people with character names, masks, and all these gimmicks, and I really do think it gives our sport a bad name. You know what I mean? So I'm totally against it. Yeah,
Clearly.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I remember watching those WWE shattered glass arm wrestling matches back in the day. I was like, and I always used to wonder when is somebody going to do that in arm wrestling. So I think it's a cool idea.
I do.
Now, there is somebody here that's recently pulled Evan. Like Auden, you pulled him recently, have you not?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Ooh,
Would you
enlighten us,
what's his
man.
power level right now?
yeah, yeah.
probably like -2.
Oh,
You're gonna kill him, John. You're gonna kill him.
wow.
Do you have
His
you
leg
ever
left is
pulled
good.
Uncle John, Auden?
I've pulled both Uncle John and Evan, and Evan's left is very good. It is. I think it's a good match. I just want to say you guys are total idiots for that Tack
Hmm,
match. I think it's hilarious, but it's really really dumb.
of
Like,
course, of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
What happens if somebody gets flashed in it? Like, are you seriously gonna get hurt? Like, are they gonna have
Yeah.
like medical staff on call? Like, what's going on?
They'll have cold beer, but that's about it.
And rubbing alcohol so you can just spray it on, just throw it on your hand.
You
Look,
know,
I'm
You know how
telling
much
you,
stuff's in your hand? You know how many like tendons and ligaments and stuff? Like, you stab one of those, it's gonna be a bad day.
I
Yeah, you
mean,
got stem
luckily for
cells,
me,
bro. Clean it up with stem cells.
luckily, I will not be getting pinned in this match. So, I think it's more likely that I bleed from my face after Evan punches me out of frustration than out of my hand. So I'm very confident when it comes to that. And as much as I can say about the people who do not like this match, I'll say this. I hope it destroys the entire sport. And everyone will know that Uncle John is the reason that arm wrestling went down the shitter.
Oh my God.
you
Guys
know
in the
what's going
chat.
to be a bigger problem than flash pins? Someone quitting in a match. Like, let's say it's a war, and someone decides to lay down, like they do against Devon, and then like he
Pile
did the
driver.
pile driver move.
Yeah.
Somebody quitting in that match, that can be a big problem, because then you lay down, there's no pressure, and then it's
Yeah.
going to really hurt.
And then what is it?
Oh,
Best of five, man? How, like, you know what I mean? After
So
you
it's
get there one time, are you gonna be able to keep going? Like,
they
God.
have made this the first ever, I don't know what they're calling it, but they're giving it a belt, like a hardcore belt title. So all of Arm Gods, this will all be at Arm Gods. Go to armgods.com, and all of their title matches are best of 7. So minimally, we'll have 4 matches.
Wow, man. This is
I think lots and lots of interesting stuff. Like, well, it sounds cruel to say, to call such a stuff interesting, but it can be done. Like, what if you don't hear the referee say there was a pin, and you smash it again and again
Yeah.
on the back?
Well, I think Evan and I are going into this understanding that that is completely a possibility. That all these things, all the questions, they're all a possibility. And that is why you want to go to armgods.com right now and sign up, because it's the only way you're going to see this match. And I'll say this, I don't think the match, when it happens, will have its full effect. I think once the match gets out into YouTube world and people are seeing the still shots of the tacks in the hands and the blood, and then people are going to be like, what? Because that's what they really want. We can say all day long, no, we want to be in the Olympics. It's never going to fucking happen. Shut the fuck up and let me hit somebody's arm into a pile of tacks, because that is how we're going to make money. Don't give me any other things, because it's been tried before and it ain't going to work.
amen, man. I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll be tuning in that day. Encourage everybody else, get over to Arm Guides, order your pay-per-view. It's definitely gonna be worth it.